All right, y'all. Coming up on this episode of the Professional Amateurs, we're gonna be talking about the conference finals. Courtney's Knicks is in the conference finals. You know he geek. We're gonna be talking about the WNBA. We got a lot of good stuff planned for y'all. Y'all know how we get down. Come back with us, Professional Amateurs.
Hey, do it big, way bigger than before. Play the game fast, break, give and go. Hey, amateur, but I play it like a pro. Amateur, but play it like a pro. Do it big, bro, B50 919. Welcome back to the show. Amateur, but I play it like a pro. Amateur, but play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro.
All right, y'all. What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Professional Amateurs. Let me adjust everything I got going on. I'm your host, Jamal. I got my man Courtney in the building with me again today. Courtney, say what's up to the people, man.
What's good, man? Just a dude with an opinion, man.
All right, Becky, you want to explain this? Because I'm curious. I need to know what this means now.
Oh, Becky Hammond said you can't win with a little guard, can't win a title. So Becky Hammond, yeah. I don't know if you remember on the show last year. So
Yeah. Okay. Well, about you talking about with Jalen Brunson. Okay, so listen, sound like you starting to drink the Kool-Aid now, bro. Y'all 8 wins away.
I've said all year that squad was put together to beat the Celtics. Now the Celtics is out the way. I don't want to hear shit. Nothing. All we got to go is 8-6, bro.
Okay, that's so listen.
All we got to do is go 8-6. That's it.
Because you pretty much a tempered fan. I was telling somebody like Big Kev, shout out to my man Big Kev. He hit me today. He was like, man, I know Courtney asses. Yeah, I'm like, listen, Courtney the most tempered fan I know. And me as a Knicks fan, I would be losing my mind if I'm a Knicks fan right now. You one of the more tempered fans I know, but can you admit right now you like, oh shit.
No. Listen, I want to be clear. I want this title. Like, I want this motherfucker. I want this title. Like, honestly, if we don't get it now, I don't see no chance of us getting one. Like, I don't see it.
I mean, like, you know what?
You got 4 stars that's never been here. 2 franchises that never won it. The other team ain't won it since been Oklahoma. And then if you add Seattle in, they ain't won since 79. We ain't won since 73. Like, and our best player play the same position the other 3 best players play. So it's really 4 guards going for it. So it's not a center in the way. It's not a power forward in the way. Like, if we don't get it now, bro, we're not getting it. We're not getting it.
That's how I felt about. That's how I felt about this past Duke team.
Yeah, we don't get it now. We're not getting it. Like, this is it, bro. Mm-hmm. This is it. When you look at out of the 4 teams left, we got the best center. Out of the 4 teams left, we probably got the best wing arguable between OG, Jalen Williams, Jake Smith. But I'm saying Jalen Williams, OG, you know what I mean? You can argue it. And then Jaden McDaniels. Like, Bridges is probably the best secondary guard out of the 4 teams between him, Nimhart, Casey Wallace, and Mike Conley. Like, we got no excuse not to win this motherfucker, bro. We really don't got none, bro. We don't got none. And if you go 5th best player on each team out of the starting 5, OKC 5th best is who? Wallace? Casey Wallace probably. Then you looking at Indiana's 5th best is probably Nimhart or Naismith, probably Aaron Naismith. Yeah. And then the Minnesota 5th best one is Mike Conley. We got Josh Hart. Like, Josh Hart, our 5th best player starting 5. Like, if we don't win it now, bro, we not getting it, bro. We not getting it. I'm gonna die without a ring in my lifetime if we don't get that motherfucker. We don't get it, bro.
Hey, listen, man.
We don't get it, bro.
Honestly, for you, because you my man, I kind of like, you don't know what it's like to win a championship.
No.
I want you to experience it. But the Knicks fans do not deserve joy, bro. They just don't.
Yo, bro.
They all.
Hey, yo, I swear to God, if something happened to Bronson or something like that, man, I'm gonna fucking lose it, brother. Like, this is it. Like, this is literally the best chance possible, bro. Like, ain't no other way I can look at it.
Hey, man, don't be speaking that something happening to Brunson shit. You gonna have the Knicks fans on your ass, bro. Boy.
At 94, I thought we had it when Mike left, and we finally made the finals.
Okay.
And then Ewan got demolished by the other African. I mean, black on black crime out this bitch. Then in 99, I knew in 99 we weren't gonna get it. Because Allen Houston just never was like that kind of guy to me. But 94 though.
All right, so I'm glad you brought that up because that's something I wanted to ask you as a Knicks fan. With the 94 finals appearance, it was caveats almost like every time, like you've seen the Knicks win the East a couple of times.
Yeah.
But every time the Knicks won the East is always a caveat. Like the 94, Mike won't there, and you know what I mean?
Right.
The 99 strikes
Mike
short
left the year before, yeah.
Like, and then Mike was gone again. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like so. If Jalen Brunson can carry the Knicks to the finals, is that enough to have him as the greatest Knick?
He got to win it. He got to win the title. Have to win the title. Like, listen, I want to be clear. This season ain't shit without these next 8 wins. It's a fucking failure if you don't get the next 8 wins.
Failure is rough, bro.
Now listen, I want to be clear.
Y'all to make it to a conference finals first time in 25 years. That's already a success.
Listen, bro, it's a failure, bro.
That's crazy.
That's a failure. And I literally just told you why in the last goddamn 2 minutes. We have no excuse not to win this motherfucker. Look, I know we're gonna probably talk about the first series, so let's just go ahead and get to it.
Yeah.
Bronson better than Halliburton. Bridges is better than Nembhard. OG is better than Naismith. Cat is better than Turner. Siakam got Hart. So we got 4 out of 5 in the starting 5. Yep. If you do Mitchell Robinson versus Obi Toppin, Mitchell better than his role than what Obi Toppin is at his role. I give Benedict Mathurin over Deuce McBride. And then McConnell and Payne, whatever. And we got home court. 4 out of 7 at the crib. What else do we? If we're not playing in that last shit, man, this is a fucking failure, bro. This is a fucking failure. It's a fucking failure. You can't blame minutes because we've been prepping for minutes all season. So if we playing 40 minutes a night, then it is what it is. Like, it is, what the fuck you want? We got to get revenge for last year, so the motivation, quote unquote, should be there. Because we lost game 7 at the crib to these, and we was quote unquote not healthy. So there is no excuse whatsoever for us not to be playing that last goddamn round. And if we're not playing in it and we're not winning that motherfucker, it's a failure, bro. Flat out.
From kind of from that standpoint, I can see it. But I mean, to advance to the first conference finals,
this ain't little league, man.
Quarter century, bro.
This ain't little league, man. I don't give a fuck about that.
But like, hold on. Like, I get what you're saying. But to advance to the first conference finals in a quarter century and to defeat the team that you said this was built like what you opened the show is paramount to what I'm saying. Y'all did it. Y'all knocked the head, like y'all beat Boston. This team was put together to beat Boston.
The job ain't done, bro. These are fucking
no. And grand scheme of things, of course, the goal is to win a title. But to say that this season is not a success,
it's a failure, bro.
It's crazy.
It's a failure.
Crazy. And I get that you want to win a title, man, but
no. I'm being dead ass. I'm talking OKC, Minnesota. They all failures too. So is Indiana. Indiana was just here last year. What are you getting rewarded for? There ain't no reward for this shit. Minnesota was just here last year.
I'm a picking order of who is the biggest. Like, I think it's a failure if
all 4 of them, bro.
No, honestly, I think the 2 Eastern Conference teams that I'm thinking about is playing with house money. I think both Eastern Conference teams are playing with house money.
You can't make back-to-back conference finals and then tell me it's all right.
Listen, nobody actually.
I don't care what nobody thought.
No. Listen, the first one is not respected as legitimate across the board. Now it's getting to the point now. That's my argument for Indiana. Now Indiana's playing for respect. Now it's kind of like Indiana got, like, I think I said like the last episode or the one before that. Indiana got to damn near sweep through the conference finals, sweep through the finals just to get people to be like, all right, man, they really are all right. Like,
listen, if they hold that goddamn trophy up, that's the most all right shit you can have.
That's what I'm saying.
But they're here.
That's what I'm saying. But
they're here back-to-back years, bro. They can't be happy just being here. They here now. And you playing a team you just beat in a series.
Yeah.
Man, and you just beat the number 1 seed. And mind you, we beat Boston. They beat the number 1 seed. We didn't. They did. They beat the team with 64 wins and beat 3 of them games in Cleveland. Just like we won, you know what I'm saying, 2 of them holding. Bro, in Minnesota, y'all back here. Y'all had to make changes to get back here.
I'm with you with the West.
So they got back here. OKC won 68 games. Mm-hmm. Any of these teams don't win this motherfucker's a failure. I'm just speaking directly as a Knicks fan. I'm telling you, it's a flat out failure. This ain't no accomplishment, man. That's 25 years. The job ain't done, bro.
That is an accomplishment, but the job ain't done.
It's not,
right,
bro.
Both things can be right, Court. Both things can be right at the same time.
No, it can't.
The job is not done. You're right about that. It's not.
But and if it don't get completed, it's a failure. This is like being a senior in high school and don't graduate. Motherfucker, you failed, bitch. I don't give a fuck you got that far. I don't give a fuck.
94. Let's say y'all don't finish it. Is this a bigger disappointment than 94? Knowing that y'all
to the
hell yeah,
it's bigger than 94. Hell yeah, it's bigger than 94. Hell yeah.
I don't know, man.
Bro, 4 out of 5 starters
Mike in the way,
bro. 4 out of 5 starters is better than these motherfuckers, and we got home court.
Bro,
listen, bro. We don't win this motherfucker, bro.
Era,
failure, bro.
We lived in the Mike era. That Mike,
I don't give a man. Listen, bro.
Mike literally fucked careers up.
Is there Kim Olajuwon at the end of this?
No.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly my point. If there ain't no Kim Olajuwon at the end of this motherfucking rainbow, nigga, we talking more shit here. We lost to a top 12 player ever. I got Olajuwon in the top 12. So, at worst case, he's top 15. I don't give a damn who do the list.
But
nigga, ain't no nigga like that sitting in the way.
Is arguably like the best player on planet Earth, and another guy that's competing for best player on planet Earth at the end of this rainbow. And
Bronson can outplay any one of them niggas in the best of 7. And we all know this.
Yeah, he could. But
that's all they got to do. Play him in the best of 7. That's it. Because Bronson is the top 10 player in the league with the other 2 niggas. Yeah. Now, he might be number 9 or 10. That's cool. If you got FGA 1, 2, or 3, and you got Edwards 4, 5, 6, cool. Out of them next 4, Bronson in one of them next 4. I don't give a damn who you coming with. He one of them next 4. Ain't 10 players better than Bronson in the world right now. It ain't 10. It ain't 10.
Would you have said that a month after the All-Star break?
Who? Bronson?
Is this some playoff like recency?
No.
Like recency bias, and you
coming to the season. Bronson was top 10 better league.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was top 10 player coming to the league.
Okay.
I think I had him 10, 9 or 10.
I mean, I'm just giving a temperature fill out so the people.
Yeah, I had Edwards. I think I had Edwards 7, if I'm not mistaken, and I had SGA 3. I don't
think I had. Did I have Brunson top
10? I had SGA 3 or 4, but him or Tatum. I can't remember. But I know Jokic and
I don't think I had Brunson top 10 though.
I think you had him like 12.
Yeah, it was right outside of it. It was right
outside of it. Yeah, you got him like 12. Yeah,
he's definitely in that combo. You ain't lying about that. He ain't lying about that. But that's a big ass hurdle, bro. Like, that's a big ass hurdle to
jump the motherfucker in. The fuck we talking about here? Jump it in, bitch. The fuck we talking about? Shit, get it done, bitch. I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. Get that shit done, bro. Get that shit done, bro. My team might got the best duo left, the best defensive wing left. Like, what the fuck we talking about here, bro? If they don't win this shit, man, throw them
like I said when we was talking off air about this, I got no basketball reason at all, and we'll get into everything. Like, what you saying is right. Everything basketball related screams New York Knicks. Like, everything basketball related screams like favors New York Knicks. All of that. But Indiana just one of them teams, and but one of the things I want you to kind of like hone in on for the Eastern Conference Final is, what are you looking for as a Knicks fan? Your storylines. I'm looking for this. I want to see this happen. I don't want to see that happen. Specifically,
okay.
What storylines are you?
If we talking purely basketball for right now, the main thing with this whole series is going to be cross matches. That's going to be the whole series, literally, because what's going to happen is Halliburton going to guard Hart, and Siakam going to guard OG, and they might put Siakam on Cat and put Turner on Hart so he could be the helper and all this shit. Them Hart go guard Bronson, and then you put Halliburton on damn Bridges, and then probably leave Nate Smith on OG. And then our squad, we probably gonna put Bronson, Nimhart, and then have OG guard Halliburton. You know what I'm saying? Everything gonna be cross match out this thing. So it's really gonna boil down to the cross matching, and Indiana want to get out and run, and we want to hit the offensive glass. But do we hit the glass knowing that if we don't get it, we pretty much giving up a bucket on the other end? So Hart, Robinson, Cat, they like to crash the glass, but if they don't work, they out and running. With that said, I don't want Bronson to get caught up in a one-on-one matchup to prove who the best guard in the East type shit.
That's the number one thing I'm looking for right there.
I don't want it to get to the point where he trying to get all these fouls and they get back in. Y'all did SmackDown. This ain't SmackDown now. We back to hooping now. This ain't the script.
About him and Halliburton they did it together, right?
Yeah, I don't need none of that fuckery. You know what I'm saying? So and then Cat, you're gonna get guarded by big this series. Because I believe they're gonna leave turn on you. That's what I believe. And if you that real deal and you the greatest big shooting big man ever, you need to dominate this shit. You need to be the second best player in this series. It don't need to be Bronson, Halliburton, Siakam, then you. You got to be second. I want you to be second best, but you got to be third best at worst.
Damn.
And then OG should handle Naismith, and then Bridges. You want this new contract? That Nembhard can't be the reason why shit get popping. It cannot. It just can't be. It just can't be it.
You know what's wild about this? You highlighted on a lot of stuff that I want to see. One of the main things I want to see is the Halliburton Brunson thing and the whole idea of Halliburton got the best of him last year. I know the type of competitor Brunson is. Are you gonna get wrapped up in that, like, I'm really better than you type thing, which he is. But after that, you kind of highlighted on when you was like, Nembhard can't be the reason why like stuff get popping. I think Jalen Brunson is clearly the best player in this series. But after that, it's pretty much intangible guys. Jalen Brunson is Tyrese Halliburton is not a superstar. Let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. He's a really good player. Pascal Siakam is not a superstar. They don't have superstar. Tyrese Halliburton is right on the cusp of it. I think Jalen Brunson is the only superstar. Separates him from everybody else. But after that, Indiana got a whole bunch of guys that you just got to account for every night.
Right.
Nembhard being one of those guys.
But who do we got? We don't have nothing that don't match up with him.
No, they do. They have matchups for all of that. But the thing about Indiana's guys is they are really consistent in their roles. Everybody knows they're role players. Right. Everybody. And like they're gonna do enough. It might not be, like I said, it could be one of them games. Like they are a rare team that they could literally beat you by double figures with both of their like top two guys playing subpar. Like they're that well balanced.
I think Indiana go over mismatch Hunt for trying to get Bronson into play. You think they're gonna overdo it?
I don't think they're gonna overdo it, but this is the thing though. I trust Pascal Siakam in those situations more than anybody else not named Jalen Brunson, bro. And that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen.
You think Siakam can give it to OG?
Yes. Yes.
I don't think he can.
Yes.
I don't think he can. I think
Siakam got the ability to be the second. That's one of the other things. Who's going to be the second best player? That's really what I'm looking for. I think Pascal Siakam got a strong case. I think if it's Pascal Siakam and not Karl Anthony Towns, because Jalen Brunson is going to be the best player in the series. I'm giving him that. If it's Pascal Siakam, the Knicks are going to lose the series. If Pascal Siakam is the second best player in the series, or it's a toss-up between Halliburton and Siakam, the Knicks are going to lose this series. It's got to be Brunson, Cat for the Knicks to win this series. But I don't think it's going to be, excuse me, I don't think Cat can outplay Pascal Siakam. I just don't. He got the ability to. You might prove me wrong. That's the main thing too, which was bringing up Karl Anthony Towns. One of the other main things I wanted, like, can he win his matchup consistently against Miles Turner? Because I'm with you. I don't even think they're gonna play with it. They're just gonna flat out put Miles Turner on him.
But see, I got a feeling they might put Siakam on him, and let Turner be the role model of Josh Hart.
I mean, I like that idea, but I don't even think Rick Carlisle not a gimmicky guy. Like,
see, that's why I'm saying this series is all cross matches. See, both teams want to hide their point guards on defense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And see, Bronson, I don't want Bronson hidden because Indiana offense plays to where I don't want Bronson to be the low man. I want Bronson to flat out just guard Halliburton. Make Halliburton try to get buckets. Like, make it a thing. Because I trust you to bust his ass more than he busting yours. I flat out want you to just take the match.
Though. Okay. Well, you Tibbs. How are you like playing what's your matchups? Brunson, Halliburton.
I think this is what they're gonna do. I think they're gonna put him on them hard, put Bridges on Holly, put OG on Siakam, put Hart on Naismith, and then Cat on Turner. And that's 4 different cross matches. That's why this whole series to me is about cross matches. And see, when Robinson come in, it'll be Robinson and Cat. Then what does Indiana do to guard that back? Do you put Turner on Robinson to crash the glass, or do you put Siakam on him and then let Turner guard Cat at the 4? You know what I'm saying? I don't know how they're gonna do it. I don't know how they're gonna do it. And then if Robinson crashes the glass, if he don't get the rebound, it's a bucket. Because Indiana runner don't make a miss. So if we go crash his glass and we don't get that motherfucker, and Carlisle will do a hack of Robinson all day long. He don't give a fuck. He'll put one of them Obi Toppins in them motherfuckers in, Isaiah Jackson's in them, and your boy that came from Houston,
Jarris
Walker. He'll bring them in just to hit Robinson for 3-4 minutes. Don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't give a fuck. So that's gonna be a thing too. Robinson got to knock the free throws down in order to stay in this lineup.
Robinson he's too valuable. I don't think he's gonna ever really get played off the floor, but that is in play.
Carlisle willing to take a chance, see if he can.
Yeah, that is in play for sure.
Yeah, he's the white Joe Mazzulla. Like, he don't give a fuck now. He don't give a damn. He don't give a damn about none of that. He don't care about your entertainment, none of that shit.
That matchup between Karl Anthony Towns and Miles Turner is interesting though, dude. Because I think Miles Turner could get the best of him defensively. I don't think Karl Anthony Towns could get the best of Miles Turner defensively, if that makes sense. Like, I think Turner could win the defensive matchup more than Towns could. Offensively, I think that, of course, Cat is the better player. But I trust Turner to be able to make the timely, because that's really all you got to do is be timely with your stops in the play.
Yeah, but this is the thing, though. But if you out your way mismatch hunting, trying to get Bronson in there and play, does Turner be a factor? That's why I'm asking. How do you play it if you Indiana?
They're gonna mismatch hunter because that's just the name of the game. But I'm not.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but if you overdo it, then Turner's not a factor if he keep being a popper.
Going out the way. I'm not sure they're gonna go out the way to do it. But yeah, it's gonna be a
plan. So I know we gonna do it.
Yeah.
Oh, we gonna look for Holly all goddamn day. Come on. And Nimhart can't do a damn thing with Brunson. If you the same height as Brunson, your ass is done. Fucking done. Nimhart is out of there. You can't be his height.
I think they're gonna put Naismith on Brunson.
I was thinking that too, but then you got to put Nimhart on OG, and OG can score good enough, and he's too short. I was thinking that too. So that's why I said this is all about cross matching.
Yeah.
And do you put Holly on Hart or do you put Holly on Bridges?
I will put Nimhart on Naismith on Brunson, Nimhart on OG, Halliburton on Hart.
And then Siakam on Bridges?
Siakam on Bridges. Or I probably would put Siakam on OG and Nimhart on Bridges. Because even though Bridges.
So you put Holly on Hart.
Yeah, but Holly on Hart.
Now, does Holly keep Hart off the glass? And if you the Knicks, do you crash the glass or more if Holly guarding Hart?
Hart is gonna do his Josh Hart shit. He gonna do that.
Yeah, but we're gonna get the team to like to run, make a miss. And see, the part about this cross match I don't like is that when Hart get the rebound and see Holly on him, he gonna push it.
Mm-hmm.
To keep Holly on him.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing for the Knicks. I don't fucking know. With that motherfucking dribbling, I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't fucking know.
Josh Hart know how to make plays in transition.
Listen, I'm not saying he can't. I'm just saying I don't want him overdoing it neither because he getting 10, 12 rebounds. So every time he grabbing and pushing, I don't know if that's a positive or negative for my squad. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't know. But I know he got to play that well, else he ain't no damn good to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's damn if you do, damn if you don't with that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying with him. So.
Yo, matchups are gonna be interesting, man. Though, so let's get the predictions, man. What you got?
Oh, Nick's in 6. Yeah, we going. Yeah, we going.
Knicks
yeah, we just going. Because I think we're gonna win. I think we're gonna win the close games.
Mm-hmm.
How they gonna have a game where he gonna get his, and then Indiana gonna have a game where they gonna hit a bunch of threes. Ain't nothing we can do about it. And I'm thinking OG gonna get a game that we ain't supposed to get. So that's how we gonna get down 6. Cause like I said, we got the best lineup. 4 out of the 5 starters we better than. And the bench wise, I think that depth shit gonna be overrated because Obi ain't gonna be a factor in this shit. He might have one game where he hit a couple threes from the corner or something. McConnell can come in the game and change it a little bit with full court pressure on Brunson, because that's the best way to guard Brunson. As soon as the ball come out the damn net, get on his ass. Have him, McConnell, Nembhard, and Naismith all take turns, you know what I'm saying, pressure him up. Because, we don't like to play fast. Try to speed it up a little bit.
100% they win the bench.
I don't know, because Mathurin, how do you use Mathurin? Because if you play Mathurin, then Nembhard or Naismith got to come out the game. That's a positive for us. I'd rather neither
one of them gonna play 48 minutes. Mathurin is one of the other.
I'm not saying they is, but we playing our players 36 to 40.
That's the problem.
So when your bench come in, they gonna play the starters, so that matters. So when you bring Mathurin in,
Mathurin is been a starter in the league. He a starter caliber like guard. He might not be like an elite star, but he's a starter caliber type guard. Obi Toppin has been a starter in this league. He's a starter caliber. Like
all that sounds great. All that sounds great till you playing a guy that's in rhythm and ready to go, and then your ass trying to match that shit.
Indiana is though, like you brought it up. TJ McConnell is never not going to be a difference maker.
No. I'm giving you McConnell. McConnell, and McBride to me are whatever.
No, McConnell flat win that.
They both gonna have a couple games where they gonna matter, and they gonna have a couple games where they don't hit shit. So watch it. However you want to watch it. I mean, they do it a different way.
McConnell gonna do the shit like you said. Now he picking up. He ain't scoring from the perimeter, but he picking up Brunson 94 feet. But on the minutes he guarding Brunson, Brunson is 1 for 5 with 3 turnovers and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean?
Right, he gonna play hard. I'm not. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. But I don't think they bench is gonna be a factor like people want to make it. I don't.
I got Pacers at 7. I'm gonna go 7 because
it goes 7, and all the pressure's on us. We got to hit it before game 7.
Exactly. But
we got to hit it before game 7.
In 7. I have no basketball reason behind this. Like I said, everything basketball related screams the Knicks should win this series in 5, 6, possibly 5 games. That intangible shit, it's gonna come down to that. And the Pacers win that shit to me. They just win it all across the board.
Yeah, but we got more Spurs in them in these big games. Bronson conference finals before, Bridges finals before, OG champion, second conference finals in a row.
This team right here is the same. This is the same, but I mean that's true. I mean, I think it's the experience. I think is a wash. Both of them got champions on their roster. You could argue the Pacers got more of an experienced group together. This is their second time, second straight year.
Time in a row.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I think the experience shit is a wash. But it's the intangible shit, which I think is gonna come down to is like who wins the first 5 minutes coming out of halftime, shit like that. Like,
do you think the refs call it old school, I guess, 90s style basketball? Does that favor us?
I'm about to say if they call it like that, then the Knicks gonna win this series.
So it favors us if they swallow the whistle, so to speak.
Yeah.
But if they call every little thing, then we fucked on.
Then it's gonna be. I still don't think the Knicks could win it. It's just gonna be tougher, bro. It's gonna be tougher because Indiana can score that shit.
Okay, who the first one you think gonna step on the Bronson's foot to twist his ankle? Mathurin.
You always gotta have some type of controversial, like. That's a real thing though. You ain't lying.
Yeah, who the first one gonna step on his foot when he pull a jumper and put the 3 to his nose? Is it Mathurin or Naismith?
No, it might be Mathurin.
Mathurin.
It might be Mathurin.
All right.
I was gonna say McConnell, but Mathurin make a lot of sense. Mathurin make a lot of sense.
Is Cat gonna fight back when the scuffle happens?
No.
So he gonna look real sexy. The sexy thing gonna continue.
You know what I want to see? I want to see the scuffle start with him.
You want him to start.
Cat got to start some shit. He got to like kind of go out his way to show people like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he gonna get the Lego man, but I think the Lego man gonna hack his ass. He gonna give him a good one. I want to see how Cat reacts to that.
Yeah.
I want to see how he reacts to that. But Howdy and Bronson, they're gonna have a moment in this motherfucker. It's gonna be a moment where it's like, yo, all right, bro.
And that's why I say I want to see what Bronson gonna do, because I know Halliburton is 100% playing off of this. Y'all think I'm overrated shit. He is 100% playing off of that. And pretty much he knows he's playing with house money when it comes against Brunson. He know people don't think that he better than Brunson. But he gonna go out there and show it. And if he get, which he gonna have his moments. He gonna have his moments. Say what you want about him. You can't say he can't hoop. You can't say the Brunson can't hoop. He gonna have his moments. So when he have his moments, what does that do to Jalen Brunson? Like, do he turn into, all right, let me show you what's up type shit? You know what I mean? And now it's a Halliburton versus.
Do the Knicks got to win both games in New York?
No.
To start the series. So you think they can still win the series even if they lose one of the games?
Yeah, I think they can go on the road and win. I think it'll be tougher. I think. Well, you know what? Either way, bro. This is just one of them series. I don't think it's a clear cut. Like, I think
so. This is like a 55 of 50, 52, 48 series.
Yeah, I think like the Knicks got the better team, like as far as like individual guys. But I think, like I said, Indiana went all the intangible shit, like the shit you need to win in a round like this. Indiana got all that. They got it over the Knicks. So it's kind of like it could go either way, bro. I think the Knicks could win, could lose the first 2 games, and then win 2 out of the next 3 with no problem.
With no problem.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I got Pacers in 7. I got Pacers in 7.
So. Bet on it?
Nah, I ain't trying to bet y'all, man. I do want to see y'all lose, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, you want to bet on it?
Nah, I ain't betting on this shit.
I mean, you feeling like Becky to me. You want to bet on it? Y'all like a good ass look. You look like the nigga from Get Out anyway. You said you want to bet on it?
I mean, they...
Yeah, you like
all got small guards, bro. Everybody got small guards, so a small guard gonna win it for the most part.
Listen, bro, you on the couch with your eyes open. I mean, you want to bet it? She rubbing you on.
Nah, man.
You believe with Becky?
Nah, because I think Jalen Brunson is good enough to win the championship. Like,
yeah, I'm saying,
I always thought that. You
got Indiana in 7. I mean,
I do. I'm picking Indiana in 7, but just that's obviously like the Knicks can win. If it goes 7, the Knicks can win the series, bro.
I hear all that. Is you gonna bet it?
No, I ain't betting it. But I'm gonna be here to talk my shit if it comes true.
Oh, nah, you can't say nothing. If you vagina to put the money up. Yeah,
I'm putting my prediction right here on the air.
Yeah,
I'm putting my prediction on the air, boy.
Yeah, no.
So
put that Arby's up. Put that Arby's up.
I had Arby's literally right before we recorded.
Yeah, put that Arby's up. Let me get a Reuben with some curly fries on your ass. Yeah, put that up. With a goddamn mellow yellow. Put that up.
Hey, man. It could really go either way, man, but I'm going to go.
Yeah, but I got Knicks in 6, though. Knicks in 6. And Bronson win the Larry Bird Award. Eastern Conference player. Eastern Conference player, yeah.
I got Pacers in 7. Tyrese Halliburton.
When Larry Bird.
Yeah, so. All right, man. Let's switch conferences. The Western Conference, man. Game 7. First of all, your thoughts on Game 7? I did not think that shit was gonna go like that between Oklahoma City and Denver.
I mean, Stars didn't get it done on Denver. I mean, bottom line.
Hell no.
It's that simple to me. Jokic did not play like the best player in the world in Game 7.
So, do that settle it between them two for you?
I mean, SGA got some more work to do, but yeah, he could be the best player in the world after this, though. He played a good enough series where he could be a conversation. He had his been next 2 rounds. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. My best player. He was my number 1 guy right now, anyway. So, I mean, Jokic was second. Yeah,
he did enough to make the conversation.
Jokic could have done enough to jump him. Ironically enough, it's going to be the Thunder versus the Timberwolves, and I think that Anthony Edwards got a legitimate shot at best player in the world right now. I think it's on the line between them two. I don't think Jalen Brunson can do it. I don't think Tyrese Halliburton can do it. I think that, and that's kind of what I was saying. Like, I think that the teams in the West, like, that's what that was kind of the main reason for it. Was like both of the teams in the West got best player in the world type guys. They gotta win it with those guys type shit. You know what I mean? Like those compared.
What is the best player in the world combo cut at 10, right? Or you one of them? It stops at 5, 6, 7.
I'm one of them.
Okay, so let's just for the sake of the convo.
Tier 1, tier 2.
Who's 4 and 5?
Edwards 4.
And Tatum off the season, even though you just hurt, knowing he ain't gonna bet it. So Tatum, you're 5.
Because I had Tatum at 3.
So Luka, Anthony Davis, Durant, Bronson, Braun himself, all them Curry, all them guys was out the convo. That we tell him. Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker, Wemby,
Luka,
all them guys out of there.
If I had Luka would be 5. I had Tatum 3rd. 1, 2, and 3 was SGA, Jokic, Jason Tatum.
Right.
Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic.
So Tatum's out because of the injury. You already projected. So off this season, Tatum is actually higher. You just projected.
Yeah. I mean, like coming into this finals, that's what I had Tatum at 3. But I mean, if we're going into next year, Tatum is not going to be number 3.
Okay.
Going into next year.
Okay. You half-assed it. Like I got you.
No, I mean, that's what it is.
I ain't tripping over it.
I had Tatum at 3. Tatum is not going to be the 3rd best player. Like if we do a best player in the world ranking to start the season, I'm not going to have Tatum this high. Anthony Edwards probably won't be out of the top 5. It's really nothing Anthony Edwards.
No matter what he does. I mean, I don't say no matter what he does, but as long as he do what he do,
he could go as high as 1 to me. You know what I mean?
Okay, so Bronson can't be higher than Luka going into the next season. Is what you're telling me?
Bronson can't go as high as 1. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying
Bronson could. Yes, he could. That's
so Bronson could technically be top 5 going into the next season.
For sure, Bronson could be top 5.
But he can't be 1.
He can't go as high as 1.
Okay.
SGA and Anthony Edwards could be 1.
Take that.
For sure.
I'll take that. My boy Holden O'Brien, I'll take that. I'll take that.
That's what I'm saying. Like the teams in the West, got guys that's vying for best player in the world, the best player in the world. Like, and you know what I mean? It's pretty much when you're not on that end of the spectrum, you're pretty much playing with house money. But
so who the 3rd best player in the series there?
Jalen Williams.
So Jalen Williams better than Julius Randle.
Yeah, some people will watch him, but I would. Julius Randle been playing out his ass. He really has. He been playing out his ass.
So Chet better than Julius Randle too?
No, Chet not better than Julius Randle.
So Randle the 4th best player in the series.
Yeah.
So is the Gobert or Homer best player in this series? We ain't projecting none of that shit. We're talking about this series off this season. Is the Gobert or Homer?
That's tough too, man. Because I'm not one of them people that devalues Rudy Gobert. I see the value on Rudy Gobert, especially the way he does this thing.
Right, that's why I'm at.
I'm gonna go Rudy Gobert.
Okay, Caruso. Is he gonna rob us of the SGA going against Edwards? Because they're gonna put Caruso on Edwards. It is SGA pussy if he allows that.
That's strong, bro. This is like,
bro. You just told me the best 2 players in the world is possibly on the line, and they play the same damn position.
But we trying to win.
If he don't take his matchup,
we trying to win a championship. So everybody got to play their role. This is literally what Caruso was brought here to do.
So he pussy if he don't take the matchup.
No, because if
he's not
doing that, what the fuck?
If Edwards guards him and he don't guard him back, is he pussy?
Now this is what I would be looking for. I'm not. No, I don't think SGA.
Because Edwards coming.
No, he is, and Edwards not gonna guard him to start the game. He not. Because Edwards don't do that shit. No. What I'm about to say. Hold on. Listen, to what I'm about to say. It'll tie in. Now, what I would like to see SGA do, clutch time, meaning last 5 minutes of the game. All right, Caruso, go get white boy on white boy crime. Go get DiVincenzo or some shit. I got this right here. I got him. Like, you know what I mean? Some shit like that. Anthony Edwards does that a lot too. Like Jaden McDaniels guards the top guy until
Edwards gonna guard Williams, and then they're gonna put McDaniels on SGA. Is what you tell me?
Yes. Because why the fuck would you not do that? Why would you not put your best defensive player on the other team's best offensive player just for the sake of like some bravado shit? We trying to win a championship, bro. I don't need SGA getting out of character just trying to prove he better than SGA when Caruso is right there, and that's what the fuck he was brought here to do.
Okay, when OKC goes into their skill lineup, because I don't like saying small when the goddamn 7 fucking foot. But when they go to their skill lineup, put Holmgren at the 5, Williams at the 4. Does Gobert get played off the floor? Do you go with Naz Reid and Randall?
They got
to match it up.
They got options for that, yeah.
So you feel like Gobert and Hartenstein gonna be a factor in this series enough.
Mm-hmm.
So you feel like they're gonna win a game or two in this thing, but it's gonna be some moments where they're gonna get played on the floor.
I don't think it's one, and it's not like you can't use Gobert in those lineups. It ain't like he can't guard Chet Holmgren.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, he could guard him fine. But you could, Minnesota got options. I honestly think I had the Thunder winning the championship, which we'll get to the predictions a little bit later. But I honestly think that Minnesota is the favorite for me. They both are pretty versatile. I think the Thunder probably the deepest team in the NBA, actually, when it comes down to it, to quality depth. But the Minnesota Timberwolves literally can combat everything you have, like as far as a lineup with legitimate size across the board.
So Alexander Walker,
yeah,
does he play more minutes than Dante in this series based on the fact that he guarded this year?
No, he won't play more minutes. Everybody get their normal share. Because both of them can take turns guarding SGA. That's the beauty about what Minnesota got. Like all those wings can guard, bro. All of them can guard.
Yeah, but I'm saying Alexander Walker seems to give Cuzzo some trouble in ways.
Yeah,
that's
can guard.
Like he kind of knows him. So do you think that's gonna be a thing?
It is. Like they're gonna all take their chance. Like I honestly, like he does. He plays them very well. But like I said, it ain't. They're not gonna. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is not gonna get a favorable matchup at all this entire series. He's not. He's just not. They all can defend.
So unlike the Denver series, you feel like you got to work more for his shit in this series.
They all can defend, bro. Every last one.
So do you think Minnesota just gonna flat out say, look, we guarding our man straight up, and he got to go for 50 every night, and we ain't giving nobody else shit? You think that's gonna be the game plan?
They don't have to scheme and like gimmick to defend SGA. They just don't.
Because Denver did too much zoning for me, and I know Minnesota don't have to do that. So
they don't have to do that shit at all.
So because of that, so you got Minnesota winning the series.
Yeah, I got Minnesota flat out winning. You know what I mean? I ain't decided the games yet.
So you think they're gonna? So you think they're gonna win with OKC, and then they're gonna make it hell going back to Minnesota?
That could work. That could possibly happen if it work out like that. I think the first two games, honestly, they split them. I think they split the first two games, and then it's what is that? Best of 5, best of 6 from there. I have best of however many. Both of
best of 5, yeah.
Yeah, best of 5.
Okay. So this ties to my next question. Was the NBA pussy not to get SGA in the MVP in the last round?
I don't know why everybody acting like this is not a thing. Like they don't ever give the MVPs in the second round. When the fuck have you ever seen?
No. What I'm saying is, there was the opportunity to market the game, give a bigger push to the game. With the two top guys playing each other, you should have used the MVP as a way of.
That shit sold itself. If you everybody knew what the fuck that was. They don't but they were supposed to get out of what they normally do.
Because it would have been a trending. You'd have been a trending topic, and instead of third, you could have helped the game by giving it up early. Yes.
I seen it's players making comments and shit.
Honestly, if you think about, because I'm thinking from the casual fan standpoint.
Yeah.
Thank God the Knicks in it. Because if you take the Knicks out, do anybody care about these last four? That's
maybe you care about Anthony Edwards. Because he's a personality. He's a transcendent personality. But SGA is not. And like you said, none of the teams are really big brands other than the Knicks. Halliburton is not a transcendent personality.
So you tied in the way I'm going.
Yeah.
If Edwards going to look at that MVP trophy get handed to that man, fell away. Do you think that lights a fire is that? Do you believe in that? Do you think that's a real thing?
That is a real thing. It's just I don't think it's going to be like that for him because Anthony Edwards already think he's better than him anyway.
Yeah, but this is a national stage where it's like this guy played my position and you gave him the MVP. Because in his mind, he might look at it like you gave him the MVP / you the best player in the world, and he had my shit. Do you think that makes Edwards play smarter or dumber or even kill?
Edwards don't get
like
out.
I was saying with Bronson and Halliburton. Does that do anything to his mental?
Nah,
Edwards a different dude now.
And he is. That's what I'm saying.
About.
He a different guy, and he don't get out of character too much. And that type of stuff really do fuel him though. He one of them guys that you kind of do if you Minnesota. You might be like, all right, they giving him the MVP. We're gonna sit out here and watch this shit. Everybody, ain't nobody gonna be in the locker room. We're gonna sit out here and watch the ceremony.
Let Edwards watch his thing go down.
Just to let Edwards soak it up. Yep. So that could work in his favor. You 100% right about that. But I don't necessarily like I said, that is a thing, but I don't think it's necessarily gonna be too much of a thing with him because of how he feels about himself already. He already think he's better than him. I just heard him say it the other day. He was like, literally, he just heard somebody like, yeah, I mean, he's a good player, but I'm the better player anyway. Like,
yeah, but listen, I'm not, but it's one thing to watch this man get this award in front of me.
I mean, he ain't stupid. He been watching. He play in the same league. The man getting ready to win MVP.
Yeah, but now the finals on the line, and he get this in front of me. He gets celebrated in front of me.
I think
you don't think that does nothing. You don't think that's gonna.
I mean, if you want to use it as a motivation, but I think honestly, the biggest thing that's gonna help him is knowing that you ain't shit, bro. I done put LeBron and Kevin Durant out of the playoffs. The fuck is you?
Yeah, but now you got to put out your peer. Yeah, now this is the shit 10 years from now, where if y'all tying rings, they gonna say what? Hey, that nigga beat you for his though.
But you want to know what I want to know?
Shit matter because you don't know how the next 10 gonna go.
You know what I want to know? Why is the league not pushing this rivalry, bro?
Listen, you making my point. Just like in our round, because I don't want to keep going back to our matchup.
Yeah,
Bronson, you can't lose 2 years in a row to Halliburton in the playoff, and then be the best point guard in the East. Like the combo, it don't help you now. You know what I'm saying? You can't lose to him 2 years in a row now, and you lost to the motherfucker on SmackDown. So you can't go down like this.
I didn't even watch that shit, but I know they do.
So I'm saying to Edwards and SGA, this is a real, you know what I'm saying, situation where like
why
10 years from now, y'all are the new Melo Braun, Drexler Jordan, where they trying to make it a rivalry thing.
That's what I'm saying. Why is that not already being pushed? Two young guys, like young as hell. One of them ain't even American. You could play the whole United States versus foreigner type thing. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's weird that this one don't get pushed. This should be like on some Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese shit.
Are we really gonna act like Canada ain't like North America though? Like that ain't really the same thing, or no?
It's not. It's fucking Canada.
I know it's another country, but I'm just saying, like, it's still North America though. It's not like
if you're gonna act like that, then Mexico is part of it too, because they connected to the United States just at the bottom.
I know.
So it's
they don't got basketball players though. Like, we talking about Nadara? Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, we talking about Nadara? Like, who we doing?
You gotta be a certain age to even know who Eduardo Nahara is.
Yeah, we talking about Nadara. That's all the Mexican I can think of.
Eduardo Nahara.
No, man. He's the only Chaco I know that made the league. Listen, man, I'm not with this shit. Listen, but even with that, is Silver happy with this shit? Do you think?
Is he happy with this matchup?
With four guys that the casual fans don't love. Do you think he's even happy with this?
I think that from a marketing standpoint, he probably would have wished for it to be something better, like more marketable, like household names like Steph versus LeBron or like some shit like that.
Right.
But we just talked about it. Two of the best young guards in the league from a basketball fan standpoint.
Not young guards, they two of the best players in the league.
Period. Literally. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but they're not promoted like that though.
At all. But I think real basketball, like that's what I'm saying from a real basketball fan standpoint, like he's ecstatic about it, because real basketball fans, this is the fucking series right here. This is the one everybody wants to see. This is really the fucking finals, bro.
No. Now you being disrespectful. Stop.
Hey, listen, man. I ain't got nothing. Listen, no disrespect to Jalen Brunson and Tyrese Halliburton. This is the finals, bro.
No, it's not, bro. No, hell no.
This is the series.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
As a real basketball fan,
no.
Hold on. Take your Knicks coat off, bro, because you just said it.
Listen, on everything I love. if you ain't bet nothing on it, then you lying. Because I'm telling you right now, Minnesota go, we can bet whatever number you want.
I'm
any number you want.
I'm just not into betting like that. I don't like played into it on the show a couple times just for the sake of the show. But you know I'm not a gambler. So
listen, bro. If you telling me this the finals, nigga, bet.
What I'm saying is that by saying that this is the final, this is the series that everybody wants to watch. As a basketball fan, you could know.
I don't know if anybody do, bro.
This is gonna be casuals and all it. Like I said, because Anthony Edwards is the only guy that can get casual fans type shit. You know what I mean? Hey, you got to be a fan of. I mean, the Knicks storyline.
I should get on the computer to see. I don't even know if he top 10 in jersey sales. Anthony Edwards.
Who? Anthony Edwards?
Yeah. I don't even know if he top 10 in jersey sales. Who the jersey sales in 2025?
I don't know. I'm about to look it up. Right
and for those who listening, remember, we got no Wade and Bron. We got no McGrady and Kobe. Like, we got no KG and Duncan.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's for that. But I couldn't even get all the way around to it because y'all know I take forever to get to a point. But that's what I'm saying. That's the shit Adam Silver is loving. Is the fact that the two of the top guys, we really got to see this shit, bro. In the primes of their careers, going at each other.
Like, ready to go. Both of them, first team, second team, all NBA, all type of shit, right?
Bro.
Mm-hmm.
So
should be that.
But from a casual fan standpoint, ain't nobody gonna really care too much about it. But this for basketball fans, this is the series everybody want to see, bro.
Okay, so now that leads to the next question because the casuals they watching. Would a refereeing be an issue? Because SGA is the motherfucking one for this whistle shit, and Edwards Edwards gonna let it be known if it's some bullshit in his eyes. Does Edwards lose it, get ejected, any kind of thing, fucking with this whistle?
No, Edwards ain't that guy. Edwards he can cuss a ref out, and I don't know. He always get this joking hood in the tag. Like they take him serious, but they don't take him too serious. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, he funny. He just being funny, man.
So you don't think that's gonna play a factor at all? I'm only asking because now the finals on the line, my position ranking on the line, my spot is the best player in the world on the line. Does Edwards lose it if that's 4 bullshit calls in a row, 2 on be on him type shit? You don't think any kind of
no, he ain't gonna lose it.
No thuggism comes out of him in this shit.
No, that ain't even him. He don't.
No, listen. He got to because I believe SGA gonna show more expressions he ever showed fucking with Evans.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's gonna be laughing.
Okay, I got the top selling jerseys list.
All right, what was that? 2025. What was that?
He won't even top 15. Can you guess who number 1?
No, Evans won't top 15.
No, I'm looking.
See what I'm saying?
I'm looking at the list right now. Hey, this is gonna trip you out.
This is 2025,
bruh. 24-25 out of the top 15 jerseys, top selling jerseys in the NBA. The highest one in the conference final plays for the Knicks.
Oh yeah, I know Bronson won.
He's 5th.
Bronson 5th. Oh yeah, I know Bronson was up there. Yeah, I mean New York.
Oh, I'm lying. Anthony Edwards is 7th.
7th.
I missed that. I need glasses.
Yeah, he's 7th.
Yeah, he's 7th.
Okay.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 9th. And that completes the conference finals players.
Okay, so I was Oliver they in there. Okay, so that was 7th. Okay, he's starting I thought.
Luka is first.
Okay.
And that's
all right, matchup wise.
Yeah.
Do you put Williams? You put Williams on Randall, or do you put Dort on Randall, or do you put Dort on Edwards?
Nah.
How would you do it?
I would put Williams on Randall. Dort on Edwards.
And then SGA on McDaniels.
Yeah. And like I said, money time, I would like to see SGA. Like, all right, I'll take the matchup.
If you're Minnesota, offensively, would you set the tone by having Edwards, Hunt, SGA matchups to set the tone?
No, because
do you make SGA work both ends? Basically, what I'm saying. Like,
I like that idea, but I do like the idea of making him work, but work via like run him off a bunch of like different screens and shit. To like specifically hunt him is not a good idea. He's a really good defender. Even if you gonna hunt him with one of the best offensive players on planet Earth, that's just not the guy to hunt defensively. You don't want to like take your chances with a guy that can defend that at that level.
That's OKC over Hunt Gobert, or do you not or do you run your regular shit?
No, I don't think they overhunt them. They just gonna run their regular offense.
They just gonna run their regular shit.
Overhunt him.
Is there any kind of coaching mismatch in this series, or do you think that's a thing?
No, it's usually a thing, but I don't know this series.
With this series, you don't think it?
I don't think Mark Daigneault is no better than Damn, what I'm trying to bring Chris
Finch.
Yeah, I can remember his last name. Yeah, Chris Finch. I don't think Mark Daigneault is no better than Chris Finch or vice versa.
Okay, who has the old fuck game off the vet? Dante or Wiggins? Where the guy come out the bench, hit 6, 7 threes. Does Wiggins or Dante? Which one had a what the fuck game? Because one of them gonna have it.
Yeah, I think it's Dante.
Think Dante gonna have a what the fuck game?
Yeah, I think it's Dante.
Is Nas Reed the big X factor in this series? Is that the one guy OKC don't have an answer for, so to speak? At the 6-man slash.
I think they got an answer for him. They got a lot of positional side. I think they got answers for him, but I think he could be the biggest X factor in the series. I do agree with that.
If you Randall, would you just vote Hunger?
Just try to
find out. Yeah, literally just make the rest say, hey man, call something, bitch.
Now, problem is
white boys, you tough or not?
Problem is Chet Holmgren ain't no hoe.
I'm not saying he is, but he's still frail.
He is, but it's the difference.
You can be a hoe to get broken bones.
It's the difference in being frail and being a hoe. And he ain't no hoe. You can be frail all you want. I don't care how frail you is. You just can't be no hoe. And he's not.
Okay. So you don't think that's just something that Randall gonna try to do? No.
Nah, Randall could bust his ass though. I think honestly, one of the main things I want to see is out of SGA. Put that matchup aside. Who wins the matchup between Julius Randle and Jalen Williams?
I don't think that's the most important matchup. I think the most important matchup is McDaniels and Dort.
Well, also let me hear what you got.
No, I think that's the most important matchup between like what you're saying. I think it's Dort and McDaniels because they got to guard people that can get them 40, but then got to be careful of how they get their buckets back. But they got to matter in order to stay on the floor.
No, that's
true. What I'm saying. Like if Dort bricking, then you can't use him defensively. You know what I'm saying?
You can still use him. I mean,
I'm saying
they have more options. They got more options, yeah. Because you can go to a strategy gonna be to lead him, right? Shit like that, like yeah.
That's why I'm saying have a what the fuck game because a guy like Dort. Because remember in the Denver series, Dort could hit nothing.
Yeah,
they just got away with it. Remember, other than that game 5, I think it was, where he hit like 3 threes in the 3-4. He didn't hit nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Far from deep. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was saying.
I just think the consistency between the secondary guys being Jalen Williams and Julius Randle is going to be paramount because if Randle plays at the level he's been playing at, the Timberwolves going to win in 6 games. If Randle can continue to play at this level.
So you got to maintain that level of play.
Yeah, because I just trust, and this is wild that somebody's trusting Julius Randle in the playoff matchup, but I trust him more than Jalen Williams.
Jalen Williams, even though you got Jalen Williams as the better player.
Yeah, overall he's a better player. I just like right now, like especially with the playoff, Jalen Williams still got stuff to prove. Like the player rankings has already been set before the playoffs start for the most part.
Right.
And how I feel about you as a player, but when we get to this level, it's different players have got shit to prove on this level. Like Jalen Williams is still playing. Like I want to see you really good regular season player, bro. You know what I'm saying? All-star, woo. Now let me see you come through in the postseason when it matters the most, type shit.
Matters the most.
Because he hasn't done that. He you know what I mean? And they know that. He don't even hide it. He don't shy away from it, which one thing I love about him. He own up to that shit. Like, you know what I mean? They know what's up. He got to be more consistent and better down the stretch for that team to. That team cannot win with him without him performing. This cannot be an SGA like 0-1 Iverson type thing as far as like a scoring.
Right, probably what it is serious because Minnesota can lock up. You know?
Yes, they're gonna lose. Okay. That's why that's the most important matchup to me.
If the refs swallow their whistle, who does the benefit more?
If they swallow it, it benefits Minnesota. It benefits Minnesota.
You think about Minnesota more of this quality was?
If the refs is calling shit, SGA get to the line and he's shooting 15 free throws a game, some shit like that, then that can completely change the like complexion of the series. Completely change that shit.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Have Minnesota had it too easy the first 2 rounds coming into this series? Does OKC going 7 help them more than Minnesota, quote unquote, kicking ass going through?
I don't think they didn't. I'm not gonna necessarily say they had it easily. They done went through like mentally.
I mean, they went 8-2. I mean, they went 4-1. So I mean, no Curry for the last 4-5 games, and Jimmy Butler is not off. Do you think they got it too easy? Do you think Randall done got it too easy coming in? You get what I'm saying?
I see where you're going with that.
I'm just asking because they didn't had a good delay, like a good
little week off. As they haven't had the playoff test, so to speak.
Right, no adversity or none of that nature.
Yeah.
They coming out to a game 1 with a little rust, maybe having a couple of days off and shit.
Ironically enough,
blitz their ass. Anything of that nature.
No, they could. Ironically enough, in the lines of like that line of thinking, that's where you would kind of like be a little bit wary of Julius Randle. You know what I'm saying? Because your matchups haven't been as like they've been favorable for you, but they haven't been as tough as they possibly could be.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now, like Oklahoma City is, I mean, which both of them are among like the best defensive teams in the NBA, but it's gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be a little bit different for Randle this series. You know?
Okay. I mean? Now, if they put the white ball Randle, like they did to Jokic, does Randle lose his shit? Frustrated because you know they're gonna let him hack because he's a smaller guard and all that type of shit. Like, does Randle lose his school? Because I think that's gonna be the go-to card. Put Caruso on Randle. It's almost like Edwards is Edwards, but we gonna mess with Randle.
I can see that.
Remember, he's the second playmaker. It ain't common. Now they play point guard, but he's not the second playmaker.
I can see that.
And they put Caruso and Wallace on Randle to basically say, a post up from you is beneficial to us. Because we're not gonna allow you to dribble.
Like I said, this is where Minnesota got like wild cards that matter, because if they do, let's say that shit do get to Randle, now you got a guy like Naz Reid in the cut who can come through and pick up the slack for Julius Randle in that regard. So that's very possible. If I'm Oklahoma City, I'm on that. For sure, I'm on that, because he's a guy, like I said, between those 2 guys, you got to get those 2 guys out of the series, Jalen Williams and Julius Randle, if you're the other team. So whatever you could do to get inside Julius Randle's head, get him upset, or even if it's the opposite. Look, man, I'm feeling it. Like, if you get him thinking it, like, in the whole Jalen Brunson dynamic, like, I know you good, but I'm good too, motherfucker. I'm about to take these shots too. Like, if you can get Julius Randle on any of that type of shit, like, that's to your benefit if you Oklahoma City.
All right, let me go ahead and ask the legacy shit before we move on.
Go ahead.
We got to ask this shit. If Ant-Man get to the finals, he the greatest Timberwolves ever, or do he need more work to pass KJ?
Garnett never made it to the finals.
I know, I'm saying, but he got MVP. He got all the
Garnett got MVP and all of that shit too.
Right, that's what I'm asking. Do he got to get way more work in, or does the conversation start?
I watched Garnett, man. And there's a guy that's been mistaken for a 5'11" Kevin Garnett all my fucking life, especially when I cut my hair off. I'm gonna give Garnett the benefit of the doubt. Hey, Edwards just gotta do a little bit more work, bro. He got
okay.
Got to do
SBA. Is it a conversation about the best greatest player in OKC history if he must win a chip? Because Durant never done it, Westbrook never done it, and he gets the MVP that we thinking. They all have one MVP apiece. Mm-hmm. Do we have to start that conversation, or do he have to put in more work?
Absolutely, I want to see it. I want to see Kevin Durant fans acknowledge that SGA is the greatest Thunder ever.
So if he wins it after getting his MVP,
yes,
and gets
that's just the thing. Like all of them. Halliburton win it, he over Reggie Miller type shit. Like,
listen. I gotta ask, man. You know how this go. We gotta be on record, whatever, because you know it's gonna be a thing with whoever wins the series and all that. But you already know.
What I'm saying. Yeah,
I just had to ask, man.
Be the greatest player in their team franchise history.
Right. Remember,
all of them.
One of them teams on that side, well, Seattle does, but Oklahoma doesn't have a title. Minnesota don't have a title. So, I mean, we have to start a conversation with this thing, because Gary Payton ain't included in the record books. I don't think. I got their own stuff. in Oklahoma City, if I'm not mistaken.
But so
I'm not sure about that.
They separating the franchises, and that's the same thing.
I'm
though,
not
right?
sure. I'm not sure if they did. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure if they did. I'm
No,
speaking.
it's still part of the franchise. It's still.
I don't know because I know when one
New Orleans,
whatever New Orleans
do, just like whatever New Orleans do, go back to Charlotte, to the original Charlotte Hornets. It's still the same franchise. They just moved.
Yeah, but I know that Peyton wouldn't have his jersey retired or none of that shit because he wanted done in Seattle and shit like that. So I don't know.
Because he's a little old school with that shit. Like,
yeah, I mean, I don't blame him. Shit, I don't want my shit Oklahoma either. I ain't say that. Shit,
but it's still the same franchise. That's not a new franchise. That's a franchise that was already in existence. They just moved.
Right. But I don't know how they do their record book situation, how they talk and all that. I don't know how that goes because I don't never hear them say the highest scores in Oklahoma Thunder history is Durant, Westbrook, and Gary Payton. I don't know. I don't never recall hearing no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Gary Payton is third.
That's what I'm saying. Wouldn't he be? Who else would be over him?
Who else would be over him?
Right.
Now I gotta look
but I never hear them say that. I never hear them say shit like that. So
that's true, bro. I literally ain't never heard no shit like that ever.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't never hear Westbrook pass Gary Payton for the assist record of the Oklahoma City Thunder, you know what I mean? Or the Oklahoma City Supersonics or no shit. Like, I ain't, you know what I mean? They don't, you know what I mean? They don't have old school night with Sean Kemp in the crowd or no shit, or Dippler Strip chilling in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Yeah, Ellis don't be coming through that motherfucker. Eddie Johnson and shit. Like, shit, the fuck? Like, yeah. They had a Hurt Yonkers night on that, you know what I mean? So shit, I don't know.
Hey, Gary Payton is second.
And scoring?
He's over Durant as far as with the team.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. See what I'm saying? But when they talk, they made it like Westbrook passed Durant. He actually passed Payton. See what I'm saying?
He passed Gary Payton.
See what I'm saying? But that's if you put the records together. See what I'm saying? So yeah.
Fred Brown, you remember him? Who the fuck is Fred Brown?
Who? Fred Brown. They won a title in '79. He was part of that team. Him and Dennis Johnson.
I was born in
downtown Freddie Brown.
I was born in 1983.
I want to say he was the first ever person to league in threes made. Downtown Freddie Brown. Yeah.
For real?
I think he was the first one.
Courtney. How the fuck you even know that? Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. I think it was him. Downtown Freddie Brown. Yeah.
Hey, bro. That's wild. Gary Payton lead them in everything. Games played, minutes played, field goal.
Yeah, but when they talk about but when they talk about the greatest player of Oklahoma City Thunder, he doesn't come up.
I don't know why they leading everything.
That's why I asked, do they number 7? How they do
no,
it? Because he never comes up.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm saying it. How you read it on the computer, but when they talking on broadcasters and shit, they don't talk like that.
Get that man his Oklahoma City credit.
Yeah,
part of the Thunder, bro.
That's what I'm
saying. Is a Thunder.
They don't say it. They don't say it. And he got like what 9 All-Stars, 6, 7 All-NBAs, a Defensive Player of the Year. Like Gary Payton got some shit on the resume, but they don't mention him though. So I mean, hey,
I'm still tripping off.
Do we know, right?
I'm still tripping off. You knew who the fact Freddie Brown was. Like really knew who the fuck he was.
Yeah, down there Freddie Brown. Yeah.
Crazy. All right.
I'm surprised. Is Jack Silver top 5? Jack Silver top 5?
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna go back to it. 11 more rows, top 5, 6. It's 5.
He is 5. Okay, I know Jack Silver probably up there.
SGA 6. RG. Rashard Lewis 7. Sean Kemp 8.
See, legendary history. Quiet as kept.
Xavier McDaniels is 11. Xavier McDaniel, my bad.
Hey, we had him in '94. We won the ring instead of Charles Smith, Mister. Yeah, we ain't gonna get on that. But yeah, we'll get off that. Yeah.
All right, real quick, what you got for the series? How it go?
I got Thunder in 6. I think they're gonna put the white boy and get on the Randall skin. I think Caruso gonna get on the skin.
I got a huge.
I think Caruso and Wallace gonna get on Randall and get on the skin. So that's gonna be the deciding factor of the series.
All right, as I clean my water up that I spilled, I got Timberwolves in 6.
Yeah, 2 different opinions, man. We ain't betting on either one of them, man.
Nah, man, I don't really give a
fuck.
Man,
what kind of fucking host are you, man? Jesus Christ, man.
I just don't like to gamble. I mean, I'm the type of person to go to Las Vegas just for the food and shit like that. Like I ain't gonna play no slot machines. I ain't doing none of that shit. I ain't playing no damn.
Hey, y'all, he love the gamble. That's how he got 3 kids. Busting to see what happens. Jackpot.
2 of my kids happen in marriage, so.
Listen, I didn't say they were bastard kids. I just said you like the gamble. That's
it. She ain't happy.
Yeah.
I love her.
I didn't say bastard kids. Jesus Christ, I didn't say you wasn't a lover, man. Shit. You can be a lover.
Once upon a time, I did gamble. You right.
Yeah. Trust me, I know.
You right.
Came up same time. I already trust me. We know. We know.
Once upon a time, I was, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen.
Rolling them dice, boy. But that's neither here nor there. God is good.
Yeah.
All right, so cool.
Adrian Broner cheated the game, huh?
Win is a win, bro. I'll take it. Win is a win. Okay. So we're gonna close the show out with the ladies. WNBA season just started. First of all,
this nigga doing Title IX and shit.
I want to get your thoughts on the Caitlin Clark push on Angel Reese, the whole situation. What did you like? What did you not like? Because we ain't talked about it. I mean, just for the sake of the show.
We all know what it is, man. It's black versus white, man. There ain't nothing else to this, man. And you go to the next step. Ain't nothing to this shit, man. It's black versus white. Because I seen goddamn Sophia Cunningham knock the hell out of motherfuckers, and goddamn Lexi Hall to knock the hell out of black players, and goddamn.
What's going on with Sophia Cunningham is wild too. By the way, you hear any about that shit today?
Oh, what she do? Oh, you talking about sleeping with the good? Yeah, look how she look. Somebody paying for that. Hey, listen, that 80,000 don't cut it, man. Hey, I need some of that big bank in the CO box. Hey,
I'm not gonna lie. Hey. Sophia Cunningham is.
You she came to the game?
Sophia Cunningham is one of them.
She won't fishing neither.
That's one of them. Dr. Umar gotta understand situations, bro. He gotta understand.
Hey, you ever seen that guy? His name Soy Sports, Soft Sports. What's his name?
Yeah,
where he break all the WNBA girls, he'll smash,
like triple smash, double smash, like
yeah. Hey, bro, that motherfucker crazy, man. Hey,
that's hilarious.
LA Sparks, man, they got a whole pregnancy squad. Hey, they whole starting 5 and get laid down. Huh? They got number one team.
No,
they number one.
Easy.
They number one.
I'm talking about it's a landslide, bro.
Yeah, they number one.
Real and it's a landslide.
Yeah, they number one. They number one.
And my favorite WNBA player.
I just see him just probably like 8th on the roster. You'll think about it on the right day. On the right day. Yeah, smart number one.
Hey, that's really funny that you said that, but I don't know. You know what? Who don't get enough credit for that? De'Erica Hamby. And I think that because somebody came up with the Pete Davidson shit, saying that she looked like Pete Davidson, and they ran with it. Like I don't know. That's weird. But I don't know. He's right. LA Sparks is elite in that regard.
Yeah, they number one.
And as far as actual basketball play, what are you looking for? What are you excited about?
Number one thing I'm looking for is between Clark, Wilson, Stewart, Collier, who's gonna walk away with the crown at the Queen at the end of the season. I think them 4 are the 4 contenders for the title, and they also the 4 contenders for the best player in the world.
Yep.
So I feel like it's one of them things. Well, whoever climbed the mountain this year is going to the next year. You got to defend it and do it all over again, et cetera, et cetera. I think them the 4 girls, and I don't think nobody else in the conversation for the best teams or the best player. And all 4 of them teams is title or bust, flat out. Anything other than that's a fail season.
Do you think that because the Fever made a lot of big moves, adding DeWanna Bonner, adding Sophie Cunningham? Do you think that they are the biggest threat to the Liberty?
I mean, give them the 4 teams. I mean, it's what it is. I mean, that's what it is. Give them the 4 teams. They don't win the title, it's a fail season. No matter how you slice it.
Because I heard somebody bring it up. I don't think they're the biggest threat. I think the biggest threat to the Liberty is the Minnesota Lynx. I think the Minnesota Lynx gonna win the championship. Me personally.
I got a problem with it. They're the 4 teams.
Nafisa Collier is what you just kind of brought it up is on a mission to flat out, because I don't think that she is mentioned in the best player in the world conversation enough for me.
Right.
It's usually Asia, well deserved, Stewie, well deserved, But it ain't enough Nafisa Collier in this conversation for me. And I think
so if you was to slice it out of 100 between those 4 girls, how would you slice it? For the best player in the world conversation. Like I did 35 Wilson, 25 her, 25 her, 10 her. How would you slice that?
Wilson would get, since I'm bad at math, I'm gonna just tell you who would get the highest percentage. Wilson would get the highest percentage, slightly over Collier.
Because that is Stewart 3.
Stewart, because I think the difference in those and Collier, and the reason why I would put Wilson and Collier ahead of Stewie is because of the other end. I think both of them are two-way, like elite defenders, elite offensive players. Stewie's an elite offensive player and a pretty good
and above average defensively, but not elite.
Yeah, she's a pretty good defender. She's just not elite. Collier's elite defensively, and the thing about Collier is Collier not even big. She's not big at all. Like, she's not the same size as Asia Wilson and Breanna Stewart. Collier like 6'2", 6'1", maybe. On a good day, like guarding bigs, guard everything, bro. Listen, yo. Collier got a strong argument for best player in the world. I would have Asia Wilson over her. I'm not going to disrespect Asia Wilson. Like, Collier got to literally take that title from her. And she can.
And Minnesota winning it will do that.
Okay. That'll do it.
That'll do it. Okay.
Yeah, but that I also want to continue to watch and see Angel Reese's like progression, because the shit got to get to her, bro. Like, it's got to get to her. Not like even just the rhetoric around like her lack of skill, because I don't even think she's like not skilled. I think she is pretty skilled. It's just like I want to see her finish around the rim a lot better. I would like to see her play make a little bit more, because it's not like she don't got it in. I watched her play in high school. She was a fucking point forward. So I don't even, it's kind of like one of them things, like I don't even understand, well, where did all this shit go? Like, did you just go to college and you played a different role and you just forgot how to do all of this shit that I watched you do with my own 2 eyes? Like, I don't know. It's really weird, bro. Because Angel Reese got literally like best player in the world. Like, if she put the skill with her will type shit, she could be best player on the planet type shit. But I'm interested to watch her progression and to see her like grow.
That's all Jamal talking. Courtney Kennedy does not agree with none of that shit he talking about.
No, as far as her like,
the best player in the world.
Oh no. I mean, but I'm talking about like that's how hard her will is. Like that's all. I'm really trying to, that's all I'm really trying to highlight.
Listen, I'm gonna be on record. She got 0% chance of ever being in that conversation.
I'm talking about like I'll usually say that pretty much to highlight how her will is.
Top 25. Cool. Top 10. One, hell no. You know what I'm saying? But top 25, I get it. She like 24, 23, 24. Yeah. I had it somewhere like that.
But like that's what I'm saying. That's all. Wherever you got her, it's all will. It ain't none of that shit is on skill. Like it's based off like her skill work and the shit she can do. Like from
her skill don't show enough. I got you.
Don't. You know what I mean? That's all will. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, Minnesota. Honestly, I'm interested to see the dynamic between Paige and Arike Ogunbowale. Which they're losing right now.
Arike got to get traded, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to see if they can it, bro. I just need to know if like they can like
No, can Arike play winning basketball?
That's a good question. She played it in college.
And cause listen, she ain't better than Kelsey Mitchell.
She played it in college.
I don't give a fuck. She in the league now. She ain't better than Kelsey Mitchell.
She better than Kelsey Mitchell.
No, she not.
Nice though.
Listen, they play the same role. Let the white girl shine and get buckets on the side.
That's what Kelsey Mitchell, you saying as far as
Kelsey Mitchell is better at it. Yes.
She willing to like, I'll give you that. She willing to like
Mitchell's better at it.
Let Caitlin beat Caitlin. You know what I mean? Arike gonna be on some shit like, hold on, youngster.
Guess what Dallas Wayne gonna say? Get the hell on, baby girl. They ain't gonna send her ass on her way. Hey, by the way, her shorty bad too. Hey, Rike, I see you, girl. I see you. Hey, you got you one. You got you one. You got you one. You took her away from us, but you got you one, man. Hey, she got it there.
These are facts.
Yeah, she got one. She got one. But as far as her as a player, she gone.
That's one of the main, because that's my favorite player to watch in the league.
Mm-hmm.
But she haven't been playing winning basketball in the WNBA. She just ain't. It's been literally a lot of stats. She's exciting as hell to watch.
And she done built communities, brick by brick, brick by brick. No, fuck.
They losing right now too. Matter of fact,
of course, and she leading the way with 14 goddamn shot attempts and 2 makes or some shit.
They are down by. They playing Seattle. They down by 5. It's 7 minutes left. Let me look at the box score real quick.
What are stats? Was she 2 for 14?
She 2 for 10.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? She building homes out that motherfucker. Hey, bro.
2 for 10, 1 for 5, 8 points. Paige is 5 for 12, 13 points, 7 dimes, 4 rebounds.
I'll watch this on lead pass. I'll watch when we get off. I still watch wrestling. You know what I'm saying? I still watch wrestling. So see,
no, she really is out here like building homes today. Decent A is 2 for 8.
Hey, listen, she trash. Offensively, she trash.
She kind of like the WNBA version of Raven Johnson. She elite defensively though.
Yeah, she guards.
She's elite. She literally one of the best defensive players in the WNBA.
Hey, yo, why did her makeup never smear? Like, she must got a good brand she buy.
That's what it is, man. You don't think like that's what makeup is?
No, I'm saying for all the running she do and how hard you play defense.
She play hard as hell.
Makeup don't be going all over the place. It stay home good all game. Whatever she use. Hey, listen. And why does Jared McCain got a nail goddamn ad for a WNBA player? Listen, man. Hey, man.
Listen.
WNBA, y'all got to step this shit up, bro.
No. You just say you don't know about it. These girls got cosmetic deals, bro.
Bro. Okay, who got a nail? Who got a nail one? Who got their own line of nails? Give me one.
Like line of nail polish?
Yes. Jared McCain got 5 nail polish.
It's my own line, but I remember watching this this little piece with this is when Angel was in college. It was her, Deja Kelly, Kiki Rice, somebody else. Who am I?
Nobody.
But they was talking about pretty much that's what they was on. They just the whole piece was about like how they glam themselves up for games and
right,
shit like that. And I got this. I gotta have this type of nail polish. I don't know if it was
right because I want to look like a lady. I'm talking about this man got his own nail polish line.
Yeah. He had that
WNBA player got that.
He had that shit going on like I was telling you when he was at Duke, he was making money off of that.
He was putting it on. I'm talking about he literally got his own. What do you call it? MVP. Most valuable polish or some shit. And then point guard pink and all this fuck shit. And goat red and shit. Hey, listen, man. His daddy should be ashamed of herself, man.
Why? Because he not gay.
Soft ass motherfucker. Hey, listen, man.
And that's the thing. He not soft at all. He ain't soft.
Man.
Listen, man. He nice.
Listen, man.
He nice.
Listen, man.
Your ass with that polish on.
Yeah, I'll be goddamn. I took my son into bed with his nails painted at 14, 15.
Because you got an old school way of thinking. I got an old school way of thinking. I don't want my son wearing nail polish neither. But if my son is gonna wear nail polish and you're gonna play basketball, I want you to be as nice as Jared McCain.
Man, I like how you trying to say the right things. I like that.
If you're gonna do it, you gotta be nice. You gotta be nice.
If you're gonna do it, you better go to your grandma's house and stay there for the rest of it.
A lot of that, like if you know anything about him, a lot of that is why he do it because of that type of shit. Because like he like a troll pretty much, and then like he wanted him like how you gonna get your ass busted by the guy in nail polish type shit.
I hear. It was all cool until you got your starting 5 with the salon. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. I mean, it is what it is.
So it was a difference. It was a difference in him having the online, even though men been wearing nail polish every game in his career.
I didn't fuck with the nail polish, period. But for you to take time out your life to make 5 colors and do all this fuck shit, yeah, this all. Hey, man,
money. What
are we doing here, bro? Hey, bro.
Yo,
what are we doing?
Shout out to Jerry
McCain. His dad, granddad, uncles, kill yourselves. This shit is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
He not soft. I can see
if he was like,
if he was like, he got more nuts than Karl Anthony Towns. I know that much.
Let's get back to the manipulators. The studs out here. Let's get back to them. Because I don't even know if he'll be the toughest stud in this league. You know what I'm saying? But the other thing I'm looking for is between Seattle, the Dream, the Mercury, and who else? Say Seattle Dream, the Mercury,
Sparks.
There you go.
Which one of them teams?
Go ahead. Which one of the middle of the pack teams can fuck up with the Final Four? I think them the 8 playoff teams. I don't think the Wings or the Sky can beat one of them to get an 8 spot. The Valkyries, I don't know if they win 5 games out of 44 because that lineup is straight garbage across the board. I don't know where the hell they fought them girls at. And then the Sun and the Mystics, I don't think neither one of them is gonna crack the 8 neither. It's just a matter of which one of them 4 teams
right now
can make dreams. I think the Dream has the most talent out of them 4 teams I named. I think Seattle got the best duo for a series with Skylar Diggins and Kumake. I think Gabby Williams is the top 3 athlete, and I think that big girl Izzy is one of the 5 best defenders. So I think they can be the most dangerous team for one of them 4 teams in a playoff series. Because remember, first round for the women is best out of 3. And then they changed the finals to best out of 7, which I thought that was a mistake. They should have left it best out of 5. I don't think they're ready for best out of 7 round, but neither here nor there. But really, the middle of the pack, can any one of them teams threaten the top 4 is my next thing I'm looking for this season. Because I love Ryan Howard is probably the most frustrating player in the league because she got Kevin Durant female skills, but got Brandon Ingram female impact. Like she don't mean shit when she play. I don't understand it. Brittany Griner, do she got anything left in her? We have to find out. The Sparks, Kelsey Plum is an underrated MVP pick.
That team got some pieces, bro. That team got some pieces, yo.
Hamby is like the equivalent of what Alcazar was to Duncan Garnett and them. But she ain't one of the top 3-4 big girls. But right outside of that, she the next one in line. Your girl Cam coming back off the injury, off the ACL. Rika Jackson is her development coming along. We'll see how she does. Her Buddha's got drafted to the NFL. Sparks, make sure she got that patch because I know he letting off that he got the NFL money.
Hey yo, she would to open the night if that was me. But
that's that's what I'm saying. You gotta make sure everything's good with her. What's the other team I named?
That, by the way,
Spark Storm. Oh yeah, it's literally like the boys team. They got 3 top players, and the rest of them is who the hell. I don't know who 4 through 9 is on that shit. Copper, Sibley, and Thomas as good as you gonna get as a trio. But do they fit together? Because Thomas can't score to stay her goddamn life. Sibley can't stay healthy. She like Bradley Beal. And then Copper is literally like Booker. She gonna do what she do, but it seems like it don't mean nothing else. Like she just do what she do. Get buckets, do enough of the other shit to where she ain't a liability and shit, but ain't above average and nothing else. And then go on by the so.
Yeah.
They got the most talented trio of the 4, but they also got the less room for error. If anything happened to one of them 3 girls, the Mercury's fucked. Yeah, they fucked. So that's what I'm looking for, the middle of the pack as far as the girls.
Yeah, that's the Sparks, Brent. I love the Sparks, bro. Sparks got some pieces, man. Especially
you think Plum gonna be the 5th girl in all the WNBA?
Very possible.
You think it'll be the 4th? Because I think the first 4 girls we know is the best one.
Caitlin,
the 5th spot.
Yeah.
Can Clark win MVP?
Yeah, she can win it. Will she?
Okay, just why I'm asking.
No.
Because I actually looked this up. Yeah. The league started in 1997, and after 1998, only 1 guard has won the MVP ever in the WNBA.
Hold on.
In 27 years.
Maya Moore. Was she a forward?
No. Yeah, she was a forward.
She was a forward.
To Rising. Now,
damn.
Which leads to another question I got to ask, all based off this. Can Rising be the GOAT with 1 MVP?
Oh, here you go with the disrespect.
No, I'm asking. That's what I'm asking.
Here you go with the disrespect.
That's what I'm asking. Swoop's got 3. Wilson got 3. I think Leslie got 3. And I think Jackson got 3. Parker got 2. Who am I missing? Maya Ball got 1.
Wilson got 2, right?
Who?
Wilson got 2.
Got 3.
She got 3?
Yes, Wilson got 3.
Yes, she got 3. I'm tripping.
Did I write that shit down? Oh, let me see.
That's it. You named everybody, right? The multiples.
I did write it down. Okay, yo. Cooper got 2. Wilson got 3. Stewart got 2. Swoops got 3. Leslie got 3. Jackson got 3. Yeah. Can she be the GOAT with only 1 MVP?
Yeah, because I think a lot of that is, it's not just the WNBA shit, too. It's what she did at UConn that go into her greatest female basketball player ever title. So,
I mean, all these girls killed in college, too, though.
They didn't kill like what Diana Taurasi and Sue Bird did.
Okay, so Stewart got 4 straight titles with 2 MVP. How did Taurasi beat that? She can't beat 4 titles in college and 4 final MVP.
No, she can't.
Right. So can she be the GOAT?
Yeah, she
can. With 1.
Yeah. So you don't think she the GOAT? Who the GOAT then?
I'm just asking.
You know, use your own rule. If she out, listen, don't take her out, not put nobody in there.
Listen. The GOAT title ain't a thing for women's basketball. But she tied with Tamika Catchings, Jella Dawn, Maya Moore, Jaquez Jones, the Nico Kumake, got them Sylvia Five, Tina Charles, and Yolanda Griffin with 1 MVP. Hey, you be the GOAT tied with all them when all them other girls got 3s and 2s. And mind you, half of them got Defensive Player of the Year awards and all that shit too. Can she be the GOAT with that?
That is a really good point. But I'm gonna still say yes, she can. She can't be, because she is the GOAT. She's the greatest female player. If I had to list the greatest female player I've ever seen in my life, it would be Diana Taurasi.
Oh, okay. Talk about player ability, it's Candace Parker for me. But I don't know if you can number 1.
Oh, for ability, ability. I'm with you. I'm with you with ability. It's can't. I
don't know if you can be the GOAT with 1 ring with 1 MVP.
Just like because you know, the greatest player ever. I don't think. Ability wise, I think LeBron is the greatest player ever. But
and Cynthia, and just for the record, Cynthia Cooper won the first 2 in 97, 98. After that, from 99 to last year, only 1 guard has won the MVP, and that was the 09. Be the first ever point guard to win the MVP in WNBA history.
She could do it, but Nafisa Carr gonna win MVP.
Okay. I just want to see what it was thing. You know.
She could do it though. That is now. Let's say honestly, because Minnesota is expected to be good. I think with the new additions, Indiana is expected to be good. But let's say Indiana finished with the 2 seed, then I think Caitlin Clark will win MVP for sure. I think let's say Minnesota's 1, Indiana's 2. I think that Caitlin Clark got a real legitimate shot at winning MVP.
And I looked this up too. Your girl Vandersloot averaged 9.7 assists. She didn't average 10 for a season. Caitlin Clark could be the first 2010 girl ever in WNBA history for the season. If she does that while making 153s or whatever the fuck the case may be, don't she get it?
Get what?
MVP? Yeah.
It just depends on what Nafisa Collier and Minnesota do. It's hers to lose.
You making you got to change the Raiders to watch her play. Y'all got to get out of this building. We got to come over here.
Impact, but it's still like it's
that don't fit in the impact
to lose. Honestly, it's Nafisa's to lose.
Oh, okay.
I think, like I said, because Nada's and a lot of that shit play a factor in Nafisa winning Unrivaled and all of that shit, and now her coming back to the W, a game away from being a champ, which she was arguably MVP last year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. But she wasn't the player of the year last year.
Yeah. The narrative, it's just hers to lose to start this season. It's hers to lose. It's her award to lose. Somebody gonna have to literally take that shit from her.
Do we get a 50 ball this year?
50?
Cat Badge got the record.
Can anybody score 50 in this W?
Remember, they play 40 minutes. They don't play 48 like the men.
No.
And they played 44 games.
If somebody got a 50, who you think it would be? Kalia
Copper in between Copper, Clark.
Kalia Copper.
Clark got to be in that conversation.
Aguma Wale could get hot and do that shit.
No chance. She traded. I don't think she make the whole season.
No, I'm talking about like as far as like somebody who got
that
spurt ability. Like she for
sure.
What
was the stud name that beat up her girlfriend like 4 times before she went to jail?
What?
She played for the Aces. She scored 50 in the game. What was her name coming off the bench? She played sort of like Courtney Williams. What was her name?
I know what you're talking about. Wow.
I think her last name was Williams. She had muscles and shit. She looked kind of scary. She like she walk around with a sports bra on and 6-pack. Yeah, she looked kind of scary. And what was her name? She scored 50 in the game though.
I think Copper, Caitlin Clark, Aguma Wale, maybe.
Sably could do it. Sably could do it.
I don't think Sably could do it.
Sably get threes enough to do it. Sably could do it. Sabrina could do it. She get hot enough. Sabrina could do it.
Yeah, I think Sabrina could do it too.
Sabrina could do it. Ryan Howard, maybe. Stewart is too old now. Stewart done lost up.
I know Stewart could have one of them efficient ass nights like 14 for 19.
Right, had like 40
10 from the free throw line or some shit like that. Like,
yeah. She ain't going for 50s no more. Stewart done became a husband. She cool. She good. She ain't with all that. She done had her little baby and shit. She a baby daddy.
Oh, that's true though.
Stewart be chilling. For real. She been chilling. She got booed up. She be chilling. She ain't go get her no more. You know what I'm saying? No, look that up right quick. The WNBA 50s. It ain't up like 2 or 3 in history. I know Cat Bates got the record. Yeah. I can't remember that little stuff. Yo, she had the 6-pack. She almost looked like Kyle Lowry. She was a little fire hydrant. What was her name, bro? Was it Williams?
I can't remember. I can remember her face. I can't remember her name.
I know she went to jail for beating up her girls. She was whooping their ass. She did it like 4 or 5 times before they finally took her down.
I don't know. Hold on. I'm about to find
it. It's put the 50-point games in WNBA history. The list ain't long. It can't be.
Yeah, hold on.
I know Cat Bates is one.
Liz Cambays, Keena Williams, Asia Wilson. Asia Wilson tied Cambays in 23. She got 53-point game. That's it. It's 350.
And the girl Williams. Okay, her name was Williams. And what was the first name?
Rakina.
Yeah. Look. Hey, as soon as you look at the picture, you're gonna be like, oh shit. I'm telling you, a little stud buff. Hey, yeah, 6-pack. Hey, she like a little mighty mount down. Little media man.
Yeah, it's 350s, and 2 of them is the same amount. It's 53. Cambays.
Okay, so Wilson tied. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, somebody might get a little 50 to join the club, man. Join the club. Hopefully we get one, man.
Caitlin Clark, I can see Caitlin for sure doing it.
Going for it, right?
Yeah, I've real quick on Caitlin Clark before we're gonna close on this. Them checking her back in and get that triple-double was some bullshit. That was crazy.
I love it.
That was crazy, bro.
That's what they need, bro. That's what the women game need. They need that they can get.
I can see. I see why you say they need that, but like, just I don't know. That's kind of like.
Why did this? How much they did it? Did you pay the $35 for league pass?
The 35? Yeah. I mean, I get league pass in the beginning of the year. I get it with my 2K game.
No, but I'm saying the WNBA league pass $35.
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't for this.
See what I'm saying? That's why they did it. Right there. We do a basketball podcast. You only want to keep up with the latest. See what I'm saying? See,
I don't. I keep up. I watch all my stuff via like internet streaming. Like
I know you still.
I wouldn't get NBA league pass unless if it didn't come with 2K. I would never have NBA league pass.
That's what I'm saying.
I just watch it through streaming.
This is why the women. This is why the women need whatever moment they can get, and it got to highlight they can get.
No, I see what you're saying, but it's just like, damn, man, that you really gonna do that corny shit? That's corny, man. That's corny.
Get it.
All right.
Start clotheslining motherfuckers. Shit. Get it. They need everything they can get. Hell, she got the most triple doubles in history already. Shit. Get them.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
All All right, man. We'll wrap on that, man. I get ready to go to my real job. I want to thank y'all for being in part of this broadcast. Go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button, which you probably should already did. And I probably should have already said it again, but I didn't say it. I'm saying it now, so go ahead and do it now. Courtney, you got anything else you want to touch on? Before
he only doing this, man, because he didn't want to get no Title IX situation. That's all that was, man. He didn't want no Title IX. He wanted to make sure the ladies get equal rights.
Realistically, guys, I had planned to bring up the WNBA last week, and then it just we never got to it. And I had text and was like, "Bro, we forgot we didn't talk about the W." I was like, "Oh shit!" It literally had never crossed my mind, bro. And you know what I mean? It's not that I don't care about the ladies. You know
he might be old school, but he don't listen to Snoop Dogg. Because guess what Snoop don't forget? None of his. Hey, don't forget them. Damn sure. Do not. He do not. He do not.
All right.
He do not. He do not. Hell no. Oh yeah. For the record, before you get off, 4 girls we named. My 5th best player is Jacquez Jones. My 6th best player is Alicia Thomas. 7th best is Kelsey Plum. 8th best was Copper. 9th best was Serena Nescu, and my 10th best player, Aguma McKay. So that was my top 10 WNBA girls coming to the city.
Okay, Aguma McKay in the top 10. Let's go.
Yeah, all right. She Groundhog Day. Yeah, she Groundhog Day
for sure.
Yeah. So.
All right. So once again, thank Courtney, man. Thank everybody for tuning into this broadcast. We'll come back at y'all. We try to keep the episodes. I wanted this episode to be a little bit shorter, and we try to make shorter episodes, and so we can come with more episodes. But this shit still ended up going to motherfucking almost 2 hours.
Title IX.
Whatever, man. Thank everybody one more time for locking in with us. We catch y'all next time. We out.
Season 3 from the parameter. It feel good to be an amateur. Jamal and Courtney co-manager. I go against the odds, I'm a gambler. If you know me, you know I keep it professional. Every time I do it, it feel like a spectacle. Turn my back on my city, it's unacceptable. Yeah, I'm an amateur, but don't forget professional. Aye. Amateur, but I feel like a pro. 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 Doing big like G54.